night better suited perhaps to be in a ski lodge somewhere, but we're at Coors Field in Colorado. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies.
And now, your 2021
Stay tuned for Rockies baseball.
Colorado
next.
Rockies.
John Gray is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You're not always sure what you're going to get from John Gray. This guy has a big arm, former first-round draft pick out of the University of Oklahoma. Big-time fastball and a good breaking ball, changeup to go along with it. He's just had a difficult time during his career, Matt, of being consistent, throwing enough strikes. His fastball is good. It's not great. The key for John Gray is to get his secondary pitches over.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he's going to try for 3 right out of the chute tonight. And a great start to the game as he's in with a leadoff triple. Well, talk about starting the game with a bang, boys.
Yeah, Matt, there's a reason this guy is leading off tonight. He can flat out fly, as you can see here. He squares up on this thing and kicks it into high gear for a triple to start us off.
So now to the plate, Albert Pujols. And he fouls this one off. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame. Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as show track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. Into the box, Mike Piazza. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable. Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
Another 1-2 delivery. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Fouled away. Here's the pitch.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Comes with a fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
1 out, runner at first. And up next, the great Duke of Flatbush, Duke Snider. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Snyder is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. Fouled off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
One ball.
Now a curveball misses inside. Piazza stands at first with one out. And that misses 2-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance.
Not surprised he's late on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runners on first with one down. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Standing in now, Pee Wee Reese, and it's fouled away. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. Walker gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Dodgers lead it 1-0. Oral Hershiser, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this ought to be fun to watch in this one here today. A guy with over 2,000 career strikeouts. Think about it. He knows how to get swings and misses, and he knows how to paint the corners. Hopefully he'll bring some of that with this one here, and he should be fun to watch.
Stepping in at the plate, Todd Helton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes.
Nope.
Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Yeah, a little wild here early on. Doesn't look like he's totally settled into the game yet. Hopefully he can find it soon.
This is skied into short left center. Bellinger comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Batting second.
With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson.
Nope.
As he'll take a look at ball one. The 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Drops one down here, and they'll try to beat it out. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Batting third, the center fielder, Matt Kemp.
Digging in next, Matt Kemp, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1-0.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
2 out, nobody on. High and deep to right center. On the move is Betts. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. Second inning upcoming here in Denver. LA's on top, 1-0. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's collected 11 hits in 17 at-bats. He's doubled off him 5 times. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
1-1 the count.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. And there's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Now here's the first offering. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Here's Mookie Betts as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Turner leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And it's quickly 0-2. But he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
From the stretch, Oral Hershiser is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Bichette finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Dodgers leave one. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Last half of the second set to go. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Dante Bichette.
Dante Bichette.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey.
Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting fifth.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's take a look at outfielder Mookie Betts. You can make the argument he's the most dynamic player in our sport. Don't try and come inside with a fastball because it's getting turned around. But I don't think people realize how good he patrols the outfield. The ability to play all 3 positions with speed and a bazooka for an arm.
Larry Walker is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. A ball and a strike.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And this one missed down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
Batting fifth. The shortstop,
Trevor Story steps in now. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First pitch on the way. Too high, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time. can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Josh Fuentes waits on deck. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Striding in for the Rockies, Josh Fuentes trying here to plate the tying run from second. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And that misses. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Walker over at second. Story at first. 1 gone. Just a tick behind for a strike. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
In now, Dom Nunez. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. The 1-0. Late that time for a strike. Two men are on with 2 men out. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Two and 2 to the Colorado catcher.
2-2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. 2 down, runners at first and second. And another foul ball. Sinker. 3 and 2 now.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the 2nd inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
And a swing and a miss here. So it took him 31 pitches, but the side is finally retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jackie Robinson. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
And he fouls this one off. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Count remains 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder looking up to the track, to the wall, out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Into the box now, Albert Pujols. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate now, Mike Piazza. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Piazza swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He's a 17-year big league vet, so I think you could say he's just about seen it all.
Yeah, you said it, Matty. Nothing else has to be said. In order to stay in this game 16 years, you have to be a great talent, a great teammate, and have the ability to adjust and evolve as a player, so hats off to him.
And Big Mike won't go after that one. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Count is 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Piazza with a big swing and a ball sent out to deep left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot off the bat of Mike Piazza. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snider. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The windup and the 0-1. It's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Still only one out in the inning. Fastball well outside.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
3-2 pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Next for the Dodgers, Pee Wee Reese. He flew out in his last debut. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope, upstairs.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Now batting, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And here comes Cody Bellinger. First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Dodgers out in front, 3-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be John Gray as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game. I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Oh, now look at this. The pitcher gives one a ride to deep left. A leap, and he crashes into the wall, but managed to hold on to it.
Boy, Hero, as a pitcher, you got to love that. Hey, a bomb is a bomb. That would have only been a solo shot, but boy, his defender picked him up.
Oh, yeah, just the effort level right there. They say solos won't kill you. They won't kill you if you keep them in the yard with amazing plays like that.
To the plate now, Todd Helton. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, number 1.
In now for Colorado, Garrett Hampson. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Now a bunt attempt, but he missed it. Strike one.
Trying to make something happen there with a drag bunt. Couldn't get it down, but I like that he waited a pitch to give it a try. Sometimes that will back the defense up a bit if they're anticipating it on the first pitch of an AB.
1 ball.
And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Hey, without question, he got him leaning out over right there. 4 pitches away, I'd be diving out over the plate as well, and then he dominates him on the inside corner. Nice pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, Justin Turner. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First pitch on its way.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
0-1 count and the pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Slow roller out to short. Story picks it up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Next, here is Mookie Betts, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. Now here's the first offering.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Betts, former Red Sox. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
Two and one now to Mookie. The 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a swing and a fly ball. Helton has room in foul territory, and no one will track it down. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Another one sent foul. The 2-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that's low, ball 4.
Now batting, the pitcher for
Next to hit is Oral Hershiser. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
2 balls, no strike.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
And no take on 2-0. He's still squaring, and he gets it down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jackie Robinson. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
That last at bat, Matty V, a changeup right down the middle of the plate. Listen, this guy's got a great changeup, but he can't afford to keep throwing it middle like he did that last at bat. If he does, this guy might be hitting back-to-back jacks.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Albert Pujols is in for the third time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there.
Hold that thought as this one is deep down the line in left. Hooking, but it's a fair ball. Home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left. Second home run early in the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Ben Bowden answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. So now to the plate, Mike Piazza, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He homered back in the third inning in this one. The 0-1 delivery. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. One yanked just foul. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. 3 runs already home here. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Got to be frustrating for the guy out on the mound trying to get out of this inning. Had him down 0-2, and now he's worked the count back full. Still 1 pitch away from sitting in the dugout.
Count remains full. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. But the Dodgers strike for 3, all courtesy of the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Rockies nothing. Stepping up is Matt Kemp. And Dero down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
First offering.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Here it comes on 1-1. Hit to third. Turner's got it. And that's the first down.
The left fielder, number 10, Dante Bichette.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Dante Bichette. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Bichette, playing here in his age 31 season. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 33, Larry Walker.
So 2 out, nobody on. And up next will be Larry Walker. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And he falls behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball. Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
Lined hard toward right center. No one can make a play on this one, and the first Colorado hit is going to be good for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Now batting.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Lifted in the air to center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Duke Snyder. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. He stays alive, still 2-2. Got him on the good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Next up is Pee Wee Reese. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set and the pitch. Bowden, a 25-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
Now batting, left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
So here's Cody Bellinger. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Behind 0-2 now. Two out, nobody on. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Ready on 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Fouled away. Set. Here's the 3-2, and he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Hit hard to the right side. But this lands foul. It's a ball and a strike. Hard hit ball to short. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for LA, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
For the Rockies.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Third baseman, Josh Wentz.
First pitch on its way. Josh Fuentes is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. Here's ball one now to the Rockies' third baseman. It's 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Now batting.
So the next to bat will be Dom Nunez, struck out in his first at bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The cutter runs outside, ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now here it comes.
That's ball two. The count 2-1.
To 2-2 now.
I got the count 2-2.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Ben Bowden. First at-bat of the game for him here in the fifth, as he was a late entrant into this one. From the stretch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number one in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
The 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here. The second for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
first baseman, number
He got the
17.
bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Standing in now, Todd Helton, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time, every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Here's the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bowden leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Soft liner towards short, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet, and if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something here.
Into the box, Garrett Hampson. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the 1-0. In tight with the sinker, ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one, but can't find it. It's 2-1.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. Turner's got to get rid of it. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for Colorado. They still find themselves down 6-0. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts.
Leading off to the mountain. To right field. Mookie Betts.
From the stretch. A 1 pitch on its way.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Fouled off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and you can't catch up to the express.
Stepping in now, Oral Hershiser. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. The 0-1 on its way.
That's outside.
1 out, nobody on. sent out to straightaway center field. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th. And in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, action time.
One 0 count. Here it is. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scooped up, throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They lead it 6-0. Now to bat, Matt Kemp. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
First pitch of the AB now. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Line toward the alley in left center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Into the box now, Dante Bichette, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. No hits to this point. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Giving chase is Bellinger, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Next to hit, Larry Walker. First offering. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Slow curveball. 75 on the radar. It's 0-2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
And it's fouled away. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
At the plate now, Trevor Story. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. popped him up. Piazza waits on it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. One left for Colorado. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Julian Fernandez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Julian Fernandez.
And now in the box, Albert Pujols. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Yeah, he absolutely torched the fastball his last time up. Pretty much a no-doubter, so he's got to be feeling pretty confident right here.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall. And he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
At the plate, Mike Piazza. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. The 0-1 on its way. Grounded to third. Reined in. And there's one away.
The center fielder, number 4, Duke Snyder.
And stepping in, Duke Snyder. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on the way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Pee-wee.
Next up, Pee-wee Reese. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0 home.
Nope, upstairs.
Tread lightly in this situation. Got a great hitter at the plate, runner in scoring position. Don't be afraid, you got the base open.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
This will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Dodgers leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. So now into the box is Josh Fuentes. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And now the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Now here it comes. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. This one's down to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, number 3.
Now into the box, Dom Nunez. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage, less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there.
Now
you can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Raimel Tapia will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty.
Raimel Tapia.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They still find themselves down 6-0. Michael Givens comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Michael Givens.
Striding in is Cody Bellinger. His prior history versus this arm, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Now the 2-0.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a line drive. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove. Throwing to second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
In now, Justin Turner, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch.
Ball 3.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Hard hit at third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
And now, Mookie Betts. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey.
And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. Bellinger, the runner at second with 1 away. Popped him up. Nunez has a play. 2 down.
The pitcher, number 55, Oral Hershiser.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Oral Hershiser. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the AB now. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. 2 out here and a runner at second. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they've both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 left for LA. They lead it 6-0. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Nah, they just haven't had much of an answer, Matty. They've been off balance and baffled all game. He's got a nice, comfortable lead. You have to think he's going to pound the strike zone. But here, get aggressive.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, number 1.
Next to stand in is Garrett Hampson, 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Chopped down the third baseline. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 27, Matt Kemp.
Up next, Matt Kemp. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Yeah. And he takes a cold strike 1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And that ends the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. 9th inning coming up. The Dodgers lead it 6-0. Carlos Estevez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Carlos Estevez.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jackie Robinson. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First delivery to him. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Slow little grounder left side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now it'll be Albert Pujols. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. Kemp is there, 2 gone.
The batter, the catcher, Mike Piazza.
Digging in will be Mike Piazza. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. One and 2 now. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
He loses him on ball 4. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
So now to the plate, Duke Snider, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Piazza is off of first with 2 away. And he fouls this one off. Still 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. LA's on top, 6-0. Now at the plate is Dante Bichette. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out. And over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Stepping in will be Larry Walker. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
He's still looking really solid here in the ninth, and I'm sure that big lead has helped him pitch free and easy, but to me it still looks like he's approaching it like it's a close game.
Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. A solo shot down the line in right. First home run of the campaign for him, and they're on the board. It's 6-1.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the ninth, but he'll let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs. Scott Alexander enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column.
Scott Alexander. The batter.
Into the box, Trevor Story. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now the 1-0.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch to 2-2 now.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Hey, very rarely do we see pitchers get into the 9th inning in this modern day baseball. Terrific effort getting into the 9th. Outstanding effort on his part. Now it's up to his teammates to score some runs so they can pull out a win in this one.
Josh Fuentes is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Los Angeles Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Orel Hershiser earns his first win of the season, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. John Gray permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Rockies, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.